Hey, today we're going to talk about the 5 elements. Yes, the 5 elements. So we're not just talking just water, right? Obviously water is essential to ponds. We want to break it down into an ecosystem pond. Like what are the 5 elements to an ecosystem pond? Really one of the first elements we want to promote is beneficial bacteria. So bacteria does live and survive in any kind of natural waterway. We do want to promote that by having lots and lots of surface area, whether it's on rock and gravel, even within filters or filter media, that sort of thing. We want to promote as much surface area as possible for bacteria to colonize. Many different types of beneficial bacteria. There's the dry bacteria, the liquid bacteria. So dry bacteria works best to maintain a pond on a weekly basis, as opposed to like a liquid. Liquid is actually more faster acting. If we have an issue, a problem with water clarity, then definitely liquid bacteria is the way to go. So the next thing we actually want to promote is aeration and circulation. So when it comes to aeration and circulation, we actually want good consistent flow from one end of the pond to the other. One reason is for the skimmer to do its job, but we also want to eliminate any kind of dead zones. And so dead zones are basically areas that don't have enough movement in the pond for bacteria, beneficial bacteria, or aerobic bacteria to survive. So aerobic bacteria is basically bacteria that needs oxygen. And then anaerobic is bacteria that doesn't need a lot of oxygen. We actually want to promote more aerobic bacteria within a pond. We want to have good clean flow from one end of the pond to the other. So we want to promote that bacteria that's clinging to a surface as much as possible, so that food, oxygen, nutrient gets to that bacteria to survive. And so that's why we want good aeration and good circulation from a bacteria perspective. So really when it comes down to fish, we definitely want to have good aeration circulation for fish as well, so they can effectively breathe in water. So that's number 2. Right, so the next element is going to be fish. So we normally want to promote fish in any pond. There's a balance to taking care of the fish. Really, there's plenty of food in a pond that fish can feed upon, all the little microbes and little organisms, and even the algae, the biofilm that produces on the surface of the rock and gravel. There's actually plenty of food for fish to eat. So you don't need to feed them a whole lot. You're going to find information all over the internet about how often to feed your fish. And it might be true that you're going to feed your fish every day or twice a day, which might be great for the fish, right? But it's not so good for the pond. And so we want to also think about the pond as well from a balance perspective of, maintaining that pond so you're not incurring with excessive algae, excessive fish waste, doing lots of cleanouts, that sort of thing. So we want to have a true ecosystem pond and limit the amount of fish food that we're actually delivering. Fish are always a great thing, so we can truly keep a balanced ecosystem pond with the incorporation of fish. So number 4, we're looking at filtration. Really, we want mechanical filtration and we want biologic filtration. Those 2 units, basically, we want to have mechanical filtration as a skimmer. Skimmer draws leaves and debris into a basket, and that helps keeps the pond clean of the big stuff, right? Now the small stuff, we actually want a biofall involved with the more smaller microscopic type filtration that we need for bacteria colonization. That's that filter media that resides in the biofall. Biofall is going to basically tackle the smaller stuff to consume excess waste and that sort of thing, so bacteria can go to work. So definitely we want to promote the mechanical filter, which is the skimmer, and then we also want to promote the biologic filter, which is the biofilm. All right, so we're at number 5. plants. So we actually want to promote aquatic plants within the water, in the stream area, and then also around the perimeter of the pond, and then even like lily pads that reside in the bottom of the pond that float up are a great addition to a pond to help keep the water clear. Those plants are in that nitrogen cycle. They're actually going to keep the pond clear by absorbing that excess nutrient that's winding up in the pond, whether it's even through rainfall, excess nitrogen, that sort of thing that resides into a pond. They're going to uptake that. And so we'd rather have big green plants than big green algae. So it's a great addition to any pond. So out of those are the 5 elements. I hope that helps. And remember to like, subscribe, and comment, of course, whenever you can possible. I appreciate it. Thank you.